I'd love if they, you know, came back and did it, you know? Make it a time-walking only raid. Yeah. Drakari Colossus. Their Drakari are frost trolls. They started killing off their own gods. You'll see this at some stage when I get around to, you know, when I get a guy into Northrend. And in particular, Zuldrak. Don't think everyone will be going into Northrend. I think only... Well, no, sorry. Everyone will be going into Northrend, but not everyone will be going to Zuldrak. I'm bringing everyone to each expansion, because that's how it was released, that's how it was done. So it was wrong not to do it like that.
I can't carry anymore.
Those Jewels of Victory don't really give much. But, you know, you get enough of them. You get enough of them. Would be what all I need. Huh. Hey, big guy. I don't know why the Death Knight thing is so fucked, you know, in flux. I think they kept recasting it, maybe? Okay, yeah, this is the boss room with the bonus. You'll be probably tired of seeing these old raids by the end of it. Well, the old dungeons and whatnot, because I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna be farming them to one degree or another. Certainly, though, it is handy getting them done now via time walking. While it isn't as quick as I could do them, I'm actually getting some current benefit. So it's so I'm doing 2 tasks at once, basically. You know, getting some quality and getting some current stuff. Tick caught scraps are meaningless. But yeah, these started killing off their own gods to steal their power to fend off the Scourge. Mojo Frenzy. Damage taken increases casting speed. Didn't actually realize you could interrupt that. I think I'm too used to that. Thought he was the transformation was guaranteed today. So that yeah. He's really hard to interrupt. As he gets weaker, he casts faster. There we go. Can be stunned and he does 25% more physical damage. Not really the most terrifying of transformations. So if our gods die, then so can we. That's typically how it works. If deities are being slaughtered, you know what chance do mortals have? But yeah, there's the bonus over there, but can't do anything about that. And I'll get that from the post box. Fucking frenzies. I think there's some achievements associated with them, but you know, buddy, how if I know? I know I'll end up getting Champion of the Frozen Wastes when I go run Northrend. Don't know about any other achievement though. The Dead Knight just started choking out a rhino there. Well done. Feels so weird being so low level. You know, just being at level with this again because it's so bloody long ago, you know? Like, I did this when I was still in my first secondary school. Like, this is like 10 years. No, it could be 10 years. No, Warcraft is 14. It must be 8, maybe. I don't know. You can look it up yourself. But this, Christ, this is just unnerving. Because I just haven't been at level with this content for bloody ever. Like this is nostalgic as all hell. So yeah, I don't know how long ago it was, but still, it's there we go. Yeah, I don't know how old this was, but still. Accept. Oh, and there's the Chronicler? Damn, should have. For a moment I thought I was going to start doing the Prince Louise song. Need to chat with them. But, yeah, it's been so long since... I remember playing that dungeon before when I was... Oh, you're a quest guy. Cool. I'll do these quests at some stage. But, yeah, I remember playing through this all at level. And just that Zul'Drak one just really sticks out in my mind better than the rest. Just, it's really nostalgic. Just feels weird to be at level again with it after so long. Because, like I said, I remember being like, 2010 or whatever, playing through this. Or maybe no, maybe it was 2008. Actually, no, I think it was like 2008, 2009 when I did this. So yeah, 10 years ago. Shit. God damn. So yeah, it's bringing me back, that's all. It's bringing me back. Ugh. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to, there's healers in the group. I want to kill these off. Arcane shield, okay. I was wondering, because it's using the same icon as the stone skin totems. I missed them. Get rid of these. Battle aura. There we go. Runes of Ulduar? Ooh, I'll grab these. Those are a currency turned into the Frost Dwarves of Storm Peaks. And I'm figuring I may as well. I thought that was just an enemy attack up, that was hitting me. Didn't realize it was the floor itself. Because it just looks style, This looks like a design. I'll try and talk with the other person at the end of this dungeon. The chronicler. Got more relics of Ulduar. Okay, the thing with this area is you just keep the fuck running. Don't stop. Get to the staircase, fight the enemies off there. No point fighting them off here because they'll just respawn. Ulduar helm? Huh. Ah, okay, just not saying like Ulduar helm of the Waff. Okay, I currently have no armor. I'm currently naked. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter too much because they're doing like fire damage. That's only relevant if I was if they're doing physical. If they're doing physical, it'd be fucking brutal. Vulcan. Cool. I wasn't anticipating doing this, but hey, if they give Ventorian treasures, may as well get it done. I may as well just get that extra bit of loot. I see no point in not doing that. Plus, it gives me an extra little bit, some extra quests. There's bonuses all around. It's beautiful. So you destroy my children, you shall pay. This model's a little different how I remember it, but it's about there. Not. Oh, my arm hurts. Go. Shatter resistant. Defeat him without allowing him to shatter more than 4 golems. Oh, also I had that hammer at one stage. Then I came into the game once and I suddenly was missing it. I'm not sure what they mean bad selection. What was I saying? Oh yeah, suddenly I just came into game once and I didn't have it. It was gone. I'm not sure if I sold it or what, but I just had to go get a new weapon. I got it as just a really rare drop in Zuldrak. Just killed an enemy, got it. I was using a different weapon at the time, but I switched over. And even though it was shit at maces, I went with it. At the time, weapons had skills. At the time. They don't anymore. You're fully skilled the moment you begin, but in the past you actually train weapon skill. Which was kind of nice. A little nervous with them grabbing so many, just because we're at level. We're not level 120s, 110s going in here, or 20s for that matter. we're at level. So it just feels like we kind of need to go by how it used to be done. There we go. And since these are humanoids, bonus code.
I can't carry anymore.
Beautiful. It's annoying, kind of annoying how full my inventory is, but I'll learn to live with it. Actually, I remember one run of this I remember doing before. Someone was explaining the boss strategy, and they're saying that, like for Loken, and they're saying that what to do with him is to hug the boss, stay really close to him. So I just, just joking around, I typed, slash hug into it. I think I got a chuckle. Barely hear them. So much, for the roar of the storm. It's bad weather when even the storm is drowning itself out. Static overload. Don't remember how to deal with this. There we go. Yeah, basically just run and hide. Okay. It's been too damn long. Look, it's been like 10 years. I think I'm excused for not remembering the strategy. Stop twacking me with it.
Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore. I'm out of range.
I can't remember if it's that good I can get for those Aldor runes or not. I remember you can get an alcohol that's a slow fall thing, which is useful for farming the time lost proto drake, or at least was at the time. I'm not sure if it's still useful. It's just like when you go to confront the drake, so you can slow fall away from it, or something. I can't remember what the point was. I think we saw a similar room in one of the Legion tanks. at some stage in Legion. Come on. Move, 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 move. Yeah, I think we saw a similar room at some stage in Legion, but it's been too Also, I did miss out on the other thing I just realized, the Legion invasion. But it's fine. Whether I get that done or a different thing done, it doesn't matter. Thankfully they don't have the thankfully these don't have the best of like peripheral vision and whatnot. Screams of the Damned, alright. Don't remember that one. And that's meant to be Azeroth, but it's Azeroth as of Rather Lich King. So it doesn't have the Lost Isles on it or anything. Or Pandaria or whatever. Which is kind of weird. There's also meant to be something between here and there. Not like a landmass or something. Basically, any ships that go that way never return. So there's presumably something there. So there's an expansion possibility, apparently. I remember Bellular Gaming made a video talking about that. Among many other ideas, not just simply that idea. Oh, if you pick them clean, you can use engineering on them. Ooh, those got pulled. Vampiric aura. You can die any stage. Come on. There's Loken, who I think uses an older model. I swear I've seen that kind of model in like older WoW. Like classic maybe, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you have to come for that one. They somehow managed to survive, but yeah, you got You have to come for that one. Okay, well, they're gone. Oh, we're into one anyway. Don't know where those chroniclers... Like, one appeared before. In the dungeon. But, where... You know, none appeared here.
Have entered the Master's domain. Signal the alarms.
I remember this one.
Father, not even fit to labor in a quarry. Relish these final moments, for soon you will be nothing more than mindless undead.
Heroes of the Alliance, attack!
Your last waking
Seems there's benefit in doing a horde run of this, because we'll see a horde of slaves instead. Unless the horde slaves are on the other side. Yeah, they are on the other side, but I guess we'll get a different person shouting.
You monster!
minions. Destroy these interlopers.
I'll do what I must. Please forgive me, noble soldiers. You will have to make your way across this quarry on your own.
I think they're being attacked over there. I never really saw.
That you come across. We will most certainly need their assistance in battling Tyrannus. I will gather reinforcements and join you on the other side of the quarry.
She says that, but you can completely ignore the slaves. But all the metal they're mining there is Saronite, the blood of Yogg-Saron. He's talking over himself.
It's too far away.
Could you please stop that? Just Divine Shield. This is actually getting really annoying.
Your bones will freeze.
Don't remember him having this ability. Maybe this is new.
Inventory is giant underpants. Clean. Save boss great shape. For fully.
Another shall take his place. You waste.
We'll make use of these supplies, get everyone ready for a fight. Continue on, we'll meet you on ahead. This is Saronite though. Also, that is creepy. And moving. And watching. That's Saronite. It really doesn't make sense for them to use it as a Iron Hoof Destroyer. Oh, cool. Doesn't really make sense for them to use it as equipment, because like being in proximity to Saronite can drive you mad. Okay, that stun's lasting much longer than I expected. What's even going on? But yeah, being close to Saronite drives you mad. I guess maybe the purification smithing it might undo that. I just kind of figured, you know, the players using Saronite was Udo narrative dissonance or something. You know, it's just it wasn't canon that we're, you know, people use Saronite as plate like the heroes did. Figured it, you know, it was just the it was just, you know, for the players kind of thing. Like here, you get to use this, but it's not canon kind of thing. But apparently it is. Apparently it is. Don't know how that works, but sure. Oh, my arm's cramping. Okay.
Must not be interrupted. Take care of them.
Ah, a leopard gnome? Or an undead gnome? A plague gnome, you presume. Plagued leopard gnome?
Enough moving around. Hold still while I blow them all up. Wait, stop. Don't kill me, please. I'll tell you everything.
I'm not so naive as to believe your appeal for clemency, but I will
Your
listen.
pursuit shall be in vain, intruders, for the Lich King has placed
What
an
you
army
seek
of
is in the
undead at my
Master's
command.
Yeah, if we move quickly enough, we get to skip some trash.
The entrance of my lord's
Within
land.
That was a touch a little close.
You will find Frostmourne. It holds the truth.
Frostmourne lies unguarded. Impossible.
It was a moment too slow.
Very true. The thing come kill me.
Let me angle better. I was actually angled wrong. Twitch is more in the this way.
What a cruel end. Come, heroes. We must see if the gnome's story is true. If we can separate Arthas from Frostmourne, we might have a chance at stopping him.
Oh, yeah. Here's more.
Right back. Trap them within the tunnel. Bury them alive. I need to target something first.
Okay, beautiful. Now we have to run through here. I think you get an achievement if you don't get hit by any of these. It is kind of weird how the cave-ins just, you know, rise back up into the ceiling. That is kind of weird. Might have been less weird if they, and this is always safe. Might have been less weird if they just disintegrated or something, or dissolved. Also, this is really making me think of, you know, one part of Witcher. Just the ice cave bit. You know what I'm talking about if you've watched the first game. Or played the first game. It wasn't quite like this, it's just there's an icy cave in that, icy cave in this.
Brave adventurers, your meddling has reached its end. Do you hear the clatter of bone and steel coming up the tunnel behind you? That is the sound of your impending demise. I'm out of range.
Nope. The slaves we didn't free.
Such an amusing gesture from the rabble.
4,
When I have finished
3,
with you,
2,
my master's
1.
blade will feast upon your souls. Die.
Ah, they're keeping the undead tied up. Okay. Still, pretty badass. Position like this.
Right back. Destroy this fool.
Oh, okay, that was the Darkmoon Fair target marker on me for a second there. Bit annoying.
Inventory is right.
Cloak of the Fallen Cardinal.
I can't carry it.
Beautiful.
Brave champions, we owe you our lives, our freedom. Though it be a tiny gesture in the face of this enormous debt, I pledge that from this day forth, all will know of your deeds and the blazing path of light you cut through the shadow of this dark citadel. This day will stand as a testament not only to your valor, but to the fact that no foe, not even the Lich King himself, can
Heroes,
stand
to
when
me.
alliance and horde set aside their difference.
Damn it.
The Frost Queen is gone. We must keep moving.
That
Our
sucks.
objective is near.
That sucks. I was wondering why we never saw more of him.
I could not save them. Damn you, Arthas. Damn you!
I want the Chronicler up here. This was part of a series of dungeons. Can you actually get into here via here? Cool. I didn't realize you could get into the next dungeon via this one. That's cool. So yeah, there's like a two or yeah, it was just 2 dungeons were released as part of the thingamajiggy. Still says need to kill. Strange. But as when ICC came out, Ice Cream Cathedral, the raid, they also had like 2 dungeons as a lead up to it, and it was this one and the Halls of Reflection. You know the captain that serves with Artis in Warcraft 3? You get to fight him in it. I think you fight 2 bosses in Hall of Reflection. Here, let me go find it. Halls of Reflection. See Farlick and this guy? It was like this guy or this guy was the captain. One of the 2. One of these 2 was the captain from Warcraft 3 apparently. I'm not sure which one, because he's just down as captain and nothing else.